Hey, if Sark's offense failed against Jim Knowles, what hope is there for the Notre Dame offense? And that's a good question. I was saying that Knowles was going to get more and more aggressive, and you had to mix it up more against Sark. He played more of a standard spread kind of defense, 5 DB flex, I called it, versus Tennessee, that Brile style, and then crashed down in the box for the power. Okay, and then against Oregon, he mixed it up a little more. You have to against Will Stein, but he still did his 5 DB flex. Against Sark, I knew you'd really have to mix it up. And I'm going to show you right away where we were just doing that 5 DB flex again, and it wasn't quite good enough. But Knowles was mixing it up more than I could tell in the real time. And on the film, you can see it. So what is he going to do for Notre Dame? Notre Dame, they can hit some explosives. They can do some stuff, but certainly he's not going to be as worried about them as he was against Tennessee, Oregon, and Texas especially. He's going to be more about, like, I'm going to slam that run. So I think we're going to see even more pressure aggression, less of the big coverage mix. But we're going to see stuff that we don't expect, like the cover 11 at the end of the game.
All right, so here's that Tampa 5, Tampa flex, however you want to say it, where you have Downs as the safety in the hole, and the two safeties back here. One of them is our nickelback Hancock. We have our cute cornerbacks back here far enough that it's really like a Tampa 5 shell. Okay, I thought I saw a lot of this, and I did. I'm showing you right here. So I did see some of it, but it wasn't as much as I thought. I'm talking about in the live time. There's a little quick game, and yours is good at this. Just get the ball out of the hands to the guy. Watch this. Is this RPO or play action? There you go. Courtesy Zach Smith, Menace to Sports. He's diagramming it for you. And yeah, it's a little RPO, definitely. Look, the run blocking. So a little RPO, pull out, boom, hit it. So we couldn't just sit around in this. Well, I'm going to show you where we did not. I'm going to jump back to the first play. Okay, so here's the first play, and it's just a standard 2 match. Okay, now again, the zone matches by Knowles are more aggressive than what Kwiatkowski was throwing at us. But this is just a standard 2 just to start the game. He, like Kwiatkowski, he was more concerned about the explosives. And yeah, he wants to stop the run too, but there's ways to do that. He's not going to give up explosives. There's the motion, set, and continue on, the pause motion. Sark was doing this a lot. And, wise enough to do a little play action against this. Bring up, look at that. See, we're eyeing the run. So that's what Kwiatkowski does too. You got run eyes, but you're playing a deeper zone. But again, we go zone match, so that's more aggressive. We dump on a check down, and again, watch how aggressive Burke is to the check down. Boom. Okay? So right away on the second play, look, what are we morphing into here? Yours is looking at this going, what the heck? Well, boom. 5 DBs, we morph. And by the way, they're 1-2 personnel. But even with the 2 tight ends, we're keeping in those 5 DBs. And there's Downs in that safety, in that hole. Okay, in the Tampa 2. Okay? Overhang linebackers. Now, there's a guy out there. There's people out there saying a lot of wild stuff. One guy was saying we were loading the box. Well, he's probably confused that this is a load. That is not loading the box. Those are 2 overhang linebackers and a Tampa 2 safety right there in the hole. But we are eyeing the run. This run eyes and loading the box are 2 different things. We're eyeing the run, but we are protecting for deep shots. Boom, and Downs comes up because he's amazing, and he's great in that hole position, and he shuts it down. Okay? So here's the cat and mouse that went on between Sark and Knowles all day. So 3rd and 2, because they did get some yards running when we were playing a zone match, a little bit conservative with a 2 and then a Tampa. Okay, so they got some yards out of it, even with our run eyes. Same thing with us when Kwiatkowski was back too much. We were able to get some more. So now it's 3rd. Now we're bringing it up. Now this is a 7-man box. Okay, but one of the guys is Downs, a safety. You've got to take that into account. Even though he's a hell of a safety, you got to take that into account. He's busy talking to Iggy about what they're up to, and Sark's pulling a fast one on him. He lines up like a power. He does a play action rollout by yours. Perfect. A little corner, a little smash route, flat and corner. And there it is. We go into 3 match. We're on it, but great pass, great catch. That's golden. Okay? So just watch this. You're not going to see this from Notre Dame. Maybe in your dreams, maybe some one play. This is much better offense, a better offensive mind in Sark. He got Knowles on this one, barely. Also had the talent to get it, okay? So they got a first down. Now there's variety. Now we bring in Arvell Reese. Now there's 3 linebackers. He's our middle linebacker. There's Simon, there's Styles, okay? Now, if that's what this guy's talking about, we're loading the box. It's kind of like loading. And we still not have 8 in the box, but we have 7. But, you know, what does Sark do here? Okay, fake it up the gut, little pitch reverse to Wingo. They got us, okay? He got us. He got Knowles again. But the point is, Knowles isn't going to keep doing this. He doesn't keep loading the box. He did it 2 plays there in a row, but now he's going to fall out of it again. So now on second and short, we go into 3 match. A good move by Knowles. But we got our middle linebacker. We still have the 4-3 out there. Again, not much in the box here. Okay, and then Zach's pointing it out. He's way aligned over here, way too far. We got guys over here, man. He needs to be more in here. And who's open? This guy, Golden, right there, where he's supposed to be in that hole. Thankfully, Sawyer blocks the pass. Okay, but again, cat and mouse game. We called Sark out on this. Knowles called him out. But why is Arvell lined up wrong? Because of the shifts by Sark. And by the way, we're playing Notre Dame, home of the Newt ROCKNE quick shifts. Newt ROCKNE was doing those great shifts back in the 20s. They outlawed it. They said you had to be set. He was doing them without even setting for a second, and that's when they made that rule. But anyway, look at this. 1-2 personnel, all 5 eligibles to one side of the field, and Sark throws a quick shift and puts the 2 tight ends over here. This screws up Arvell Reese. He's way over here because we have 5 eligibles to the wide. They do a shift. He doesn't adjust. See? He's yelling out stuff, but he's not adjusting. That's why he was burned. But why didn't they get the pass? Because yours gets a little too comfortable. Watch yours right here. He gets a little, he stares down the guy. This is where he's going to have trouble in the NFL. He's not real tall. He's staring down a guy. He has a quick release, but boom, he's blocked. Okay? So that's going to be problems with him. But let's get back to the Knowles and Sark. So basically, yeah. And now look, now what do we have here? Is this a 3 again, or is this a 1 match? Look at this. It's a 1 match. We're matching up tough. It's a 1 match. We do a little run here, and we're smashing on the run. See? Now, did we load the box there again? Not really. We got 2 linebackers in there, but we're just 1 matching. That's all. So we've had about 6 different defensive schemes here in the first 8 plays or whatever. It's insane. And now we come to the 4th down play. Sark's mixing. Knowles is mixing. What now? Is this going to be quick game? That's usually what it is. What are we in? I don't know. Oh, we're going to shift into a 3, an offset 3, because they got the 3 receivers over here. This is a little motion that breaks out into like the pro-style West Coast offense right here. So this is like a West Coast style. So we've been seeing air raiders from Sark. We've been seeing his own concoction of stuff. Now we got a little pro style. And look at this offset 3. Zach sort of called it a cover to the sideline, but honestly, it's really a 3 that had to be offset because of the receivers. So we got Downs came down from his safety right here. Look at Downs. He's linebacker. He's nickel. He's all over the place. He's in the hole. Now he's on a cornerback here, right? And then we have this, and then we have that guy up there, Iggy. Okay? And it's just confusing the heck out of yours. He goes in what would be good if it was a 2, but we drop down into a 3. So by dropping into the 3 offset, we got everybody over there, and we got guys all over the quick pass. That's what you have to do against quick game. We did this against Stein, too. They do a lot of quick game, Oregon. Okay? So that's Zach thinking it's sideline, but it's really a 3. But, you know, I don't blame him. It's really hard to tell what the heck's going on here with these guys. These were 2 genius guys, man. Anybody ragging on Sark is an idiot, honestly. And yeah, if anybody's ragging on Knowles, you got to have your head examined. But anyways, boom. And now, this is when Knowles, he was really, again, he's hardly shown to Tampa. So I saw it a couple times. I think I saw it the only 2 times he did it. He's really mixing more, like I said he would have to against Sark. Now he just did a motion, and we bring a blitz. We bring the blitz. We go back into a 3 behind it. And just too much pressure. I don't think he got it. Yeah. And then Zach's detailing the pressure. And here we go. You got Downs. There's Sonny now because the running back's staying in the block, and he's confused. He's confused by the coverage yours. And then we run the Tampa look here that I showed earlier. And then we drop in the next play to a true cover 5. You got your cornerbacks back there in a shell. You got your one safety comes up, and now Downs is a deep middle safety. How about that? And guess what? Sark almost got us. Look at this little tunnel screen. And if it wasn't for Downs at deep safety, that's a touchdown. Right there. It's coming up. Zach was trying to detail it. Come on. Right there. That saved a touchdown. Okay, so why did Sark burn this? Because we've been mixing the heck out of everything. How did Sark know what was coming? Well, he didn't. He just ran a really cool scheme himself. A little bunch way out wide here. Almost a little wider. We got Bryles going on. And then he has a Wingo in motion over here. And it's a total quick air raid. This is air raid all the way. And again, Wingo motions, pauses, and then motions all the way out. Love that idea. Love that concept. And then a little quick pass. We were not ready for this, except, thankfully, we moved back into a cover 5 for the first time. Now, probably even a Tampa 2 or a 2 match would have been better for this, or just a regular 3 match. That would have been better for this, but this also saved the day. We got fooled by it with that, and so being a cover 5 and having Downs as a deep safety, we were able to get it. So who was right, who was wrong here? Look, it's just 2 madman geniuses really going at it. So now Sark comes out on the 1st and 10 in the 2 running back set. There we go. And we stay in the 5 DB set. This looks like more of a 1-man or a 1 match. I think it's a 1 match because they didn't follow the running back. So we went into oh no. It's a 3 match. It's a 3 match. I don't know. But look at the play action. Look at the play action with one running back one way, the other running back sneaks out in the flat. But because we bring a blitz, there comes Hancock. We bring a nickel blitz. Now, here we go. First series, no blitzes. Right away, second series. What did I say? There'll be more blitzes this time. And I'm telling you, you're going to see even an upward and aggression of that against Notre Dame because we won't be as worried about them. And here we go. That the next, this is the stop of the second drive. So the first drive was dropped on a 4th down. This is a 3rd down. Wingo, again, goes way out there in motion. This looks like pro style on one side, air raid on the other. Now we got the tight end in motion. And what is Knowles going to do with this? 3rd and, I think, 11 because they got a penalty. Ah, that's the penalty. Now we go to the actual play. All right, here we go. Actual play now. Okay. Now it's a 3rd and 11. So let's see, is Sark going to stay in the same kind of thing? Nope. Of course not. Now he has 3 wides all the way to one side. Okay, on the wide side. We look like we're manning up, right? Well, guy comes in motion. Do we follow him? No. Nope. So we're matching, right? Well, guess what? That still looks aggressive. We got 1 deep safety. This is probably a man match. And because that's how aggressive Knowles is. And no, it's not. It's a zone match. So they're not getting 1 man and then staying with him. They're in their zone. But this guy stays with his guy because that was his assignment. This stuff is so tricky. Yours wants to go here, and here is open. Isn't that insane? He actually wants to go there to that guy, and that guy was open. So you ask the question, why didn't he go there? Sark got Knowles here, right? He got Knowles on a little quick in because yours thought this guy in the zone match was going to come down here, but instead he stays on here. That's why. So he lets that go, and the guy's actually open, or he just decided it wasn't close enough to the sticks. But this guy is not going to. It's debatable. But again, we got stuff happening all over the place. So what's the end result of all this? Absolute confusion by a quarterback, yours, who is better than the quarterback we're going to play now at Notre Dame, but an offensive mastermind over here. And yours just, look, wait, I'll go. No, I won't, I will. What will I do? I will get sacked is what I will do because we also have a really good defensive line. So 3rd series, is he going to lay off the blitzing now? Nope, still coming. Safety blitz, ransom. Look at this. Turns into a run blitz. Insane. Not a bad call by Sark. He's been throwing it all over. Didn't know there was a safety blitz going to come. And this is why I said Knowles had to be more man-to-man and blitzing and stuff here. You got to mix it up in full Sark. So what do we do here? We do the package play. You do a little fake to the cis guy, and you want to throw down the seam. If we're going to stay aggressive, that's what's going to happen. We look cover 3 here, and guess what? We really do run it, but with this safety coming down. So it's never what you see from him. Pre-snap, Knowles changes it. Boom, safety comes down. We're into a cover 3. Whoops, this isn't the right defense. Oh, shoot. Again, he just has to dump it down. So he ends up just, watch. Look, go deep. Nope. Just throw it out there. Good job by yours, and got a few yards. Good luck, Notre Dame. Good luck, Riley Leonard. Good luck, that whole team on that side. And finally, the last play of this third series, and this just tops the cake. So we've been showing a lot of 2 going into 3. Cover 2 going into cover 3. 2 match into 3 match, okay? And then we've been now starting to add blitzes, doing 1 match and 1 man. Here we're showing a 3 or a Tampa. They could drop into a Tampa or do a 3. There's Downs in the middle. He's going to stay up for the 3 match or going to drop into the Tampa look, right? Absolutely not. Unbelievable. He races back into the deep 2 safeties. Look, this is a 2 match. He comes down, the cornerbacks come down, we bring on a blitz. Ewers is completely confused. Any hope that he had to get rid of that ball hot is gone, and that's the end of the day. I mean, we have a great D-line anyway, and then you bring in the blitz. Oh, my God. That's all I got to say. Oh, my God. What's sick about this is IGGY right here. He's a cornerback blitzing, and the linebackers are blitzing. It's a 3-2, so there's Sonny Styles, the dime back. We have 6 DBs here. It's a 3rd and long because they had a penalty. This guy blitzes. So what happens is our safety Ransom becomes the cornerback down here. Downs races back as the deep half. Hancock's on the other side deep half. Even if you know the personnel, and I'm sure yours knows the numbers, he doesn't even understand what's going on here. It's just crazy. So from this side of it, there it is. There's Iggy. Iggy's coming. And yours is like, oh my God, what? Time up. You know, forget it. There's comes Sonny, Iggy, a 3-man line. I mean, so yeah, this is the mix I was talking about. This is a much more of a mix than we saw against, because we didn't need this against Tennessee at all. A little more against Oregon, and you really needed this against Sark. You don't need this much against Notre Dame, but you do need to pile up in the front. You need more in the box. You need more aggression up there and more blitzing. I'm telling you, shut them the hell down is what you got to do on that. And then make Riley Leonard beat him with your arm more. So we're going to see another game plan now. But, you know, and then there'll be surprise stuff we won't expect.
So there you go. I mean, Sark was doing a lot of good stuff early on, and they were playing well, Texas, and they still couldn't get points. They couldn't get the big downs when they needed them. And man, I thought we were doing more. I knew we were mixing, but I thought it was more along the lines of Oregon, but no, it was definitely upped. We upped it, okay? So again, heading to Notre Dame, Knowles can pull that mix down some. It doesn't have to be that crazy. And you might say, well, why? Why didn't you just... Because it's risky as heck. I mean, do the risk you need. It's the balance. You know, what do you need? But we definitely need to shut down their running game, both with the QB and the running backs they have. We got to make sure no explosive by their own Jeremiah. They got their own Jeremiah and the running back. And yeah, and then there's that little phase on, and they got some other guys. So I'll talk about that more. Now, as the game goes on, I don't know. I might make a couple more vids. Let's see. I mean, Sark did get the better of Knowles at times, and then there was some wearing down and some, you know, it's been a long year and a little letting down, and then a dog fight both sides. The Henderson screen was huge, that goal line stand, so we know the rest. But let me take a look. I might do a couple more vids and then wrap this whole thing up and really tell you what I think is going to happen this next game.